Mr. Right here. In this film, we're going to look at how to expand two brackets. And I'm going to look at 5 methods. I'm sure you'll find the method that works best for you. Method 1 is to think of my two brackets as being the dimensions of a rectangle. So here I've got an example, x plus 3 times x plus 2. So I'm going to think of this as being a rectangle. You can see the length of my rectangle is x and 3 more. So my length is x plus 3, and my height here is x and 2 more, x plus 2. So I'm going to find the area of my rectangle because that will give me the answer to x plus 3 times x plus 2. So my rectangle is made up of this square here, okay, and this square has an area of x times x squared. It's made up of this rectangle here, and this rectangle is 3 long and x high. 3 times x is 3x. Here I've got another rectangle, which is x long and 2 high. So 2 times x has an area of 2x. And this rectangle here is 3 long and 2 high. 3 2s are 6. So altogether, the area of my rectangle is x squared plus, I've got 3x plus 2x, 5x plus 6. So that's the answer to x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 2. Let's look at an example of doing it that way. Let's look at x plus 7 times x plus 2. You could pause the film now if you want to do it without me. Here we go. So I'm going to have a rectangle. It's going to be x plus 7 long, and it's going to be x plus 2 high. I'm just drawing it in 3 hands. So this is x to here and 2 to there. Okay, and this is x to here, x to here perhaps, and 7 there. Right, split it up, and I've got my 4 parts of the rectangle. X times x is x squared, 7 times x, 2 times x, and 2 times 7. So altogether I can see that's x squared plus, I've got 7x and 2x, 9x plus 14. So that's method 1, using an area. Method 2. Now method 2 is expanding the brackets algebraically. You see here I've got x plus 2, lots of x plus 3. So I can think about that as being x lots of x plus 3 plus 2 lots of x plus 3. Let me say that again. X plus 2 lots of x plus 3 is x lots of x plus 3 plus 2 lots of x plus 3. And now you can simply multiply out the first bracket, multiply out the second bracket, and tidy it up. X squared plus 5x plus 6. Here's one to try yourself. Let's do x plus 7, lots of x plus 2. Pause the film now if you want to. So that's going to be x plus 7 lots of x plus 2 is x lots of x plus 2 plus 7 lots of x plus 2. Now multiply out those brackets, x times 2, and then 7 times x, 7 times 2, and tidy up your answer. So that's a second method, expanding the brackets algebraically. Now the third method is pretty similar to that. So I'm going to do it here and then I'll compare the two. So the crab claw method. So in this case, we're going to do x times the x and x times the 3. This is x lots of x plus 3. And I'm going to do 2 times x and 2 times 3 because it's 2 lots of x plus 3. So that picture there, many people think looks like a crab claw, and hence the name of the method. And this method is just like that. I've done x times x plus 3 and 2 times x plus 3 here. And here I'm doing x times x plus 3 on the top and 2 times x plus 3 on the bottom. Right, so I'm going to do, where shall I start? I'll start with the x. So x times the x is going to give me x squared. X times the 3 is 3x. 2 times the x is 2x, and 2 times 3 is 6. So altogether there, I've got x squared plus 5x's plus 6. So you might like the crab claw. Right, FOIL. Now, if you've done FOIL at school, your teacher may have made you write this down and may have made you go, okay, the first one in each bracket, x times x is x squared. The outside of each bracket, now I don't know whether your teacher will have drawn that up here, might have done. The outside of each bracket, that gives you 3 times x. And now the inside of each bracket may be written on the bottom, 2x, and the last in each bracket is 6. Well, that looks very like the crab claw, doesn't it? Okay, in fact, almost identical. And now you can simply add up your 4 components. So I'm going to get x squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay, let's try the crab claw and FOIL with this one here. So x plus 7, lots of x plus 2. You could pause the film now and have a go yourself. Right, so first, outside, inside, last, or draw the crab claw. X times x is x squared, x times 2 is 2x, 7 times x is 7x, and 7 2s are 14. X squared plus 9x plus 14. Okay, so that's FOIL or the crab claw. Now, this is my favourite method, Mr. Smiley. Now, let's start by writing x plus 3, lots of x plus 2. And you can see that there's a picture on the right there with a smiley face, because this is what happens. We do the first eyebrow and the second eyebrow. And then the nose I'm going to draw here, and the mouth I'm going to draw here. I like this because the nose and the mouth, 3 times x, and x times 2 give me the x terms. The first eyebrow, x times x is x squared, and the second eyebrow, 3 2s is 6. So I get my x squared, and my x's are always underneath because they're always the nose and the mouth. Okay, so let's try this one here. X plus 7, lots of x plus 2. So you could pause the film now if you wanted to. Right, I'm going to draw my first eyebrow and my second eyebrow. I'm going to draw my nose and my mouth. Right, first eyebrow, x times x is x squared. Second eyebrow, 7 2s are 14. Nose, 7 times x is 7x. Mouth, x times 2 is 2x. So altogether I've got x squared, the first eyebrow. The nose and the mouth altogether give me 9x. And the second eyebrow gives me 14. So there you are, expanding brackets, 5 different methods. In the next film, you'll be able to practice those.